Hey guys, welcome to ScareTheater, and here is the 10,000 subscriber Q&A video. Finally, some of you have been asking me where this has been, and here it is. Now, there were a lot of questions. This might take a while, so eat a sandwich or something while you're watching this. And I don't think I got every single question, but I think I got the majority. It's just there were a lot, and I couldn't keep up with a lot of them. But yeah, I tried to get as many questions as I could. So the first question was from Christopher Cifuentes, and he said, essentially, what's my race? Now, this is a question that I actually get a lot, and if you're a mixed race, you probably got this question a lot too. People always ask me what race I am, and is it weird to say that I don't know? Like, whenever they have on the surveys and you have to check off what your race is, I never really know because they don't have biracial or mixed or anything. So I'm like, which one do I check off? Do I check off black or white? It's weird because every black person thinks I'm white, and then every white person thinks I'm black. But essentially, what's my race? I'm just mixed. Like, my mom is black and my dad's white, so therefore I'm mixed, I guess. So the second question is from CD Fisk. He said, any chance of doing a Suicide Mouse debunk in the future? I will be debunking Suicide Mouse. That is on the queue, so yeah. Next question is from Joshua. I'm not going to try to even pronounce your last name. Will you keep making videos about interesting topics? I hope so. I hope you guys find these to be still interesting. So yes, and you spelled interesting wrong. There's only one R there. Next is from RJ the Metalhead. He said, who or what inspired you to start making the type of videos you make on ScareTheater? Now, a lot of you guys probably think that Hoodoo Hoodlum's Revenge inspired me. However, he didn't. I'll admit right now that when I first started, like when I first rebooted this channel, I didn't even know who Hoodoo Hoodlum's Revenge was until I began making doing like research on my second video that I made, and then I saw who Hoodoo Hoodlum's Revenge was. So it's kind of a coincidence that we make similar content, but the actual reason why my inspiration for starting this channel was that my other gaming channel, ECW Gaming, wasn't that successful, and let's face it, with the gaming channel, it's pretty much impossible to really get big on YouTube. And I said, you know what, I want to do something that I think that I will put a lot of effort into and that I can actually genuinely be proud of, that a lot of other people are going to watch. So I said I want it to be based on one central theme and something that I really enjoy doing. And then I remembered, wait a minute, remember that channel I made back in 2012, ScareTheater? So I said, you know what, how about I reboot that channel, delete all the videos I have on it now, and then start making more interesting videos. So about like 4 or 5 months ago, I made that decision to start to delete all the channels on ScareTheater, and then post new good ones. So yeah, this channel was actually made in 2012, but like I said, 4 months ago, I actually rebooted it pretty much, and that's how ScareTheater was born, and I'm thinking it's doing pretty successful right now, and that is why I made ScareTheater. Next one is from Aldine Harper. He says, will you ever bring the deleted videos back? He's referring to the videos that I made, back in 2012 on this channel that I deleted. I would if I still had them. I will try to go to the Wayback Machine and see if I can, at least recover some of them. I don't really know, but yeah, if I still had those videos, I would show you, but they were really stupid anyways. Next question is from XX Dark Source XX, which is, where are you from? Pennsylvania, I guess. Yeah, that's specific enough. Next one is from the Tears of Suffering Children. She says, would you fuck Jeff the Killer to save your family? That's a difficult... I guess so. To save a life, I guess why not. This one is from Reich. He has a couple questions. He says, 1, tips for upcoming YouTubers. If you're trying to make YouTube videos, I suggest that you just have an original idea and put effort into it. Make sure you edit your videos and never be too lazy to make a video. Just take your time, don't rush it, put as much effort as you can, and if you do put enough effort, then that will pay off. 2 was, what is your scariest show that I ever saw as a kid? Oh god, that's a difficult one. I would say that the scariest show I ever saw as a kid, and I guess, yeah, when I was really young, there was this one TV show I saw called Mr. Meaty, and nothing was really creepy about the TV show, but the style, it was about, there were puppets in it and stuff, and they freaked me out, just the style of it. I don't know, Mr. Meaty, you guys probably remember it too. 3, he says, which is more disturbing, tentacle hentai or console PC fanboys? These are some tough questions, guys. God. tentacle hentai. Something about that is just terrifying, because that's like not even natural. 4. Favorite YouTubers and least favorite YouTubers. My favorite YouTubers, I have been for a while now really obsessed with like Just Kidding News, Just Kidding Films, like, you know, that entire Just Kidding you know, collage of channels. I like their videos a lot. My least favorite YouTuber would have to be How To Basic. His videos are so I think anyone who is actually entertained by How To Basic is probably really has a low intelligence, because honestly, like, all of his videos are exactly the same, and that's all I have to say. I'm not going to go too far in hating with hate and all that, but I really don't like How To Basic. He doesn't deserve all that. And 5, would you prefer a jawbreaker or buttered toast? A jawbreaker. Next question is from President Jeb Bush. Favorite horror movie? I like that movie. Shit, what's it called? I think it's called It Follows. I like that movie. I didn't like the last 10 seconds, but other than that, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Chris Rains says, is there any creepypasta that you think is true? No. Z Jackal 17. I got a question. What are some of the most unique creepypastas you've ever read? I made a video called Top 10. I think that was like my third or fourth. That might be my third video I ever made. It was called Top 10 Unique No, it was my second video. Sorry. It was called Top 10 Unique Creepypastas, and you can look at that. And those are some pretty unique creepypastas I think I have read. Hessie Laguna says she has I think it might be she or he, I'm not sure. They say, what's your real name? My real name is Eric. When are you planning on live streaming again? I'm not sure. They said, how often do you masturbate / have sex? As often as anyone else, I'll say that. Where do I live? Pennsylvania. What is my favorite subject in school? I would say any subject that is easy, because it kind of switches between each year, but my favorite subject tends to be the ones that are the easiest. Next question is from Karina137. She says, what made you do a channel on creepypastas? Why not comedy? Okay, now, what I want to... I've been waiting to make this video, to make this announcement for all of you guys. Okay, this is not a creepypasta channel. It really makes me kind of, like, I don't want to say angry, but irritated when people, you know, say that I'm the best creepypasta channel, or that they like this creepypasta channel. This is not a creepypasta channel, and whenever people say that, I feel like I've been, like, misrepresented or something like that. This channel is for everything that is creepy related, whether that be a creepy video, a creepy website, or a paranormal event. Like, for example, I did one about the death of Elisa Lam. I did one about Ouija boards. I do plenty of videos not about creepypastas, but I also do creepypastas because I find them interesting, and they do fit into the category of creepypastas. However, I want this channel to be known as everything that is creepy, not just creepypastas. Fanner RS asks, do you ever do a video request that you put on your queue? Oh, sorry. Do I do every request that I put on the queue? I do most requests. Some people request really dumb stuff, and I don't realize it until it comes up on the queue, so I don't do it. Like, I don't know. Like, some people tell me to debunk, like the Columbine shooting, and I'm like, what do you mean debunk? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, for pretty much everything that I put on the queue, I do choose, and the way I choose them is I put everything on the queue as they're requested, and I take the screenshots, and I choose them at random, so pretty much everyone has an equal chance of getting their request chosen. Not So Sneaky Ninja 11 says, if you could go back in time, would you? But you can only do it once, and just for one thing. Wow. I think I would commit a really savage crime, and then I'd go back in time just to stop myself from doing it so I wouldn't, like, suffer the consequences. SilverEye952 says, do you play Roblox? I've never played the game before in my life. Herobrine, Notch, and Steve asked, what was the first creepypasta you ever heard of? The Slender Man. Maxwell Ski says, your favorite rapper. I don't like any rappers. I just don't like that genre. I'm not going to go into why, though. Sir Eats a Lot of Bacon asks, who is your favorite YouTuber, and what are the worst creepypasta in your opinion? My favorite YouTuber is... Well, like I said earlier, I really like the whole Just Kidding News, Just Kidding Films, Just Kidding Party, you know, those people. I think that they have some pretty interesting videos, and I like them at the moment right now a lot. Yeah. And what are the worst creepypasta in my opinion? I don't know. I didn't make a video about the top 10 dumbest creepypastas. So I guess whatever I chose as two, because I only chose 5. So whichever that one was, I forget. But if I had to think of one just off the top of my head, maybe Jeff the Killer. I'm not really sure. That one asks, if you were given the chance to meet any creepypasta monster in real life, without them trying to kill you, of course, who would it be, and what would you say when you met them? This is going to sound really strange, but ever since I was younger, ever since I first found out about the Slender Man, it has always been my dream to be stalked by him. Like, ever since when I started watching Marble Hornets, honestly, I wish that, like, the Slender Man would just stalk me. I feel like that would be the most suspenseful, thrilling life. You know, you're never sure when you can be safe. I don't know, something about that, you know, being under that much pressure and having your life on the line all the time just seems so fun. I don't know. Maybe I would regret that if it ever actually happened, but at this moment, it seems like it'd be fun. Railed Ward asks, I'm trying to find the actual question here. Oh, he says, can you do more explained videos, please? I guess I'll just do okay, essentially I'll just make whatever videos I want, but the majority of stuff I do here I think is the explained and debunked videos, because a lot of people like those, but I'm just gonna try to generally reach out to a lot of different stuff. Railed Ward, oh, this is the same guy. He asked me another question. He said, what is the name of your speech impediment, if there is one? I guess a lisp, I guess? That's the closest I can go. I'm actually getting a little bit better with that, a tad bit. Anyways, Amy, oh, not Amy, Any, he spelled it wrong. Any tips for newer upcoming YouTubers? Yeah, I think I answered that question a little bit earlier. What's the name of your state you live in? Pennsylvania. How old are you? I am 16 right now. What is your favorite video you made so far? Which video did you have the most fun making? My favorite video I made, oh god, I'm trying to think. I really like the Mox video that I made about Mox and Bring Me the Boy, because that was the one that I felt like I went into the most, you know, not knowing anything about it, and that video wasn't very popular. And I don't know, I just kind of liked, you know, actually getting to the bottom of that, because I don't know, I like that. And I guess I had I don't know, I think one of the ones I had the most fun making, probably my very first video, Obey the Walrus Explained, because that video terrified me for years. Like, I saw that back when my first year in high school was when I first saw that video, and just like a month or so ago, I actually had 2 consecutive nightmares about that. So I don't know, making a video about that was cool-ish, I guess. Happy Apple 64 says, what is your motivation for YouTube? I don't really have a motivation. I know a lot of people say that you know, their motivation is this guy or that guy. There isn't really any person that motivates me to do it. I guess my motivation is that I just like seeing other people that support my videos and want me to make more stuff. And it's cool to have like an audience that I know supports me, that I need to make sure I don't let down, if that makes any sense. Pikachu Party asks, what inspired you to write your creepypastas? The creepypastas that I wrote, nothing really inspired me to write them. It's just these creepy ideas came into my head, and I said, you know what, that would be a badass idea for creepypasta. Like, I can't really think there and sit there and think what's a good idea. I just have to kind of live my life, and then at one point a good idea will come to me, and I'm like, I like this. What profession do you wish to pursue in the future? Okay, in a perfect world, in an ideal world, I could do YouTube for a living. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that would be the perfect world for me. If I had to choose like a legitimate profession that I want to pursue, honestly, I think something in like, you know, digital forensics sounds kind of cool. I don't know, something that I kind of thought of. Do I believe in the paranormal? Yes and no. I'm not going to go too far into it because I have no like evidence to back what I'm going to say, and it takes a lot of time, so I'm not going to go too far into it. But yes and no at the same time. What have been some of the most memorable moments of your life as of now? God, I've had so many memorable moments. I can't really think of one that has been. I think back when I first started doing YouTube with ECW Gaming, when I first got my capture card and started doing game commentaries, just that feeling that I had and the time of my life I was at, that just felt like a really good feeling. I kind of wish I could go back to that, because I don't know, I just felt like I was pretty happy then. I'm happy now, obviously, but I don't know, that was just a nice time. I don't know. Red Yoshi 11262 asks, would you rather shoot up a daycare or watch Justin Bieber rape your mother while singing? I'm sorry, daycare kids, but you guys have to die. Marin Gibson asks, would you actually be comfortable with murdering someone? What? Okay, that was, my question for you is, would you be comfortable with murdering someone? Because so I think you need a little bit of help. No, of course, I wouldn't be comfortable with murdering someone. That's not right. I would feel guilty. Murdering people is not right. And then 2, are you single? Yeah. Everyone, I'm available, in case you're wondering. Yeah. That was so awkward. Strategy 9001. How much is YouTube paying you? Enough to quit your day job? Well, I'm 16 years old, so it's not like I have to pay bills or anything. But, the amount of money that I'm making off YouTube is a lot. Like, I was really stunned when I saw how much money, like, the amount of money I'm making now. But, like, you know, if I were an adult and everything, YouTube would definitely not work as a full-time job. I'd be extremely poor, like, probably homeless poor. However, I am making several $100s a month off YouTube, and I'm really proud of that. I really am. Cartoony World 109 asks, do you need someone to do animations for any weird reason? I make cartoons so I can help. Also, what's the creepiest video you've seen on the internet? If I need some animations, I might come to you, because I have no artistic skills at all, so if I need animations, I will come to you. And the creepiest video I've ever seen on the internet would be Obey the Walrus. Julian Rodriguez asks, Q&A, what is your future for this account? For ECW Gaming, I figure I'm just gonna not worry about that account and just kind of post commentaries and stuff whenever I feel like it and just talk about stuff. I don't expect a lot of people to watch it. If you guys do want to watch it, go ahead, subscribe. But my views for ScareTheater and my future for this, I am a lot more serious about. Like I said, my goal for ScareTheater is to get to 100,000 subscribers one day. And yeah, I just want to make ScareTheater get really successful. I really have a lot of faith in this channel, because this is the best I've had like at least 10 YouTube channels, and this is the most successful YouTube channel I've ever had. The Ultimate Troll channel asks, have you ever seen the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared videos? If you did, do you like them? Yeah, I've been watching the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared series since episode 1, and there's this one dude on YouTube called YouTube Explained. He makes these explanation videos for them that are really cool. You guys should watch those. And, yeah, I like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. The songs are pretty addicting, too, I'll admit. And what is your favorite movie? Yeah, I mentioned this one. Oh, wait, no, you said not my favorite horror movie, my favorite movie. God, I hate these questions because there are so many movies, and I forget a lot of them. But I'm still going to go with It Follows. I really did like the movie. Except for the last 10 seconds, like I said. David Carlin asked, what was the creepiest video you've ever seen that did not let you sleep at night? Obey the Walrus. I've literally never seen anything scarier than that in my entire life. Andrew Romero said, what is your goal in life? My goal in life, I want to be a billionaire. No, I actually do, kinda. I mean, that'd be nice. Maybe not well, if I could, yeah, why not? I mean, my goal in life, I just want to be happy and wealthy and stuff like that, you know? And I feel like money is happiness in a way, because I think most people's stress comes from money. So if I have a lot of money, I'll have a low amount of stress, which doesn't mean I will never have issues, but my issues will not be as bad as other people. But overall, my goal in life is to live a happy life and hopefully leave a legacy behind. That'd be cool. Dark Fire Frost 691 said, what is your natural eye color? If you guys go to my video, my 72-hour sleep thingy, my sleep experiment deprivation thing where I stayed up for 72 hours, you can look at my eyes there. That is my natural eye color. I don't wear colored contacts or anything. So yeah, my natural eye color is green. You can look at them there. And yeah, I know, my eyes are beautiful. I know. Armor Titan says, what is your favorite video game series? I like the Far Cry series. I've only played Far Cry 3 and 4, but I really like those a lot. I don't think I've never really liked any other video game series, really, like, so yeah. Rosviel Ramos says, who do you think would win in a fight, the Predator or Laughing Jack? The Predator, I think. Hoodoo Hoodlum's Revenge says, don't mention it, man, you deserve it. Here's my question, what compelled you to start a creepypasta-themed YouTube channel? Once again, this is not a creepypasta channel, this is a creepy channel, and I pretty much answered this before. Like I said, I just wanted to make a channel based on one thing, and I saw, hey, I made ScareTheater back in 2012, I might as well reboot this channel and post creepy stuff, so yeah. And also, I want to reinforce again, if you guys don't have to request creepypastas, you can request anything that's creepy. And I'm glad that a lot of you guys are doing that and realizing that this channel covers a lot more than just creepypastas. I want this to be, there's generally everything creepy and not just creepypastas. I just want to point that out. I want to make that very clear. I'm sorry. Mark Clapp says, what are the next 10 creepypastas you are going to debunk next? I don't know. I don't plan that far. I only have like, I think 2 or 3 videos that are actually planned ahead right now, and I have them written down somewhere. I don't remember them off the top of my head. I think that Mariana Mortigard Glassgore video is next. Noah Boyder says, when will the next live stream be? I am not so sure. Andrew Rojas says, what games are you most excited for that are coming out? None, actually. Wow. Payday for the Xbox One. I think that'll be kind of cool. I probably will buy that. Maybe that already came out. I'm not sure. Anyways, other than that, I'm not really looking forward to any games, really. Christian the Snowman asks, did you ever have a paranormal experience? Sort of. I think I sort of have. I'm not positive. Nothing like extremely serious. Like I've never seen like, you know, flying objects and stuff, but I have had like minor paranormal experiences. I might make a video about that sometime. Jimmy Neutron says, what is more creepy? I Feel Fantastic or Agamemnon Counterpart? I don't know. I Feel Fantastic. Well, yeah, I Feel Fantastic. Because when I first saw I Feel Fantastic years ago, it scared me a lot. But Agamemnon Counterpart didn't really scare me. You guys saw my very first reaction of it. That was the first time I ever saw it in that reaction video, and it was confusing, really. And the video of Watch Mojo that I was on, it was called Top 10. I think it was Top 10 Lost Episode Pastas. I was at around like 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Lightbreaker asks, what got you into reading creepypastas? Years ago when I was like 10 years old, I don't think I was 10. I was probably more like, I say I was like 12 years old maybe. I'm 16 now, so I was 12 years old, and I was on this one forum, and these people were talking about the Slender Man, so I said, who's the Slender Man? And they told me to look up Marble Hornets. So I looked up Marble Hornets, and I saw their entire Slender Man series, and I really loved that series, I did. And from the Slender Man, I kind of looked up more stuff about him, and the Slender Man led me into creepypastas, and ever since, I thought they were pretty cool. Cubed asks, what country do you live at? The United States, home of the free and the I'm sorry. Cubes or pyramids? Cubes, man. Cubes are the best. Do you like troll pasta? Yeah, I do. What is the scariest thing ever in your opinion? The scariest thing ever? Swimming in the ocean at night. That is terrifying. How often do you visit porn sites? It depends on what you consider porn, because a lot of people have very different definitions of that. So I'm going to say it depends on your definition of porn. And then his last question, I'm a cube. You indeed are a cube. Keep cubing. Acer A says, congrats man, can't believe earlier this week I was congratulating you on 9,000, now you got 10,000. My question, do you like rap or anything of any form of hip-hop? Congrats again, hope to see more amazing content of yours, keep it awesome. Okay, I don't like rap, like I said earlier. Hip-hop, I'm not sure what that means exactly. I mean, I'm not dumb, but like, I don't really know what that would entail exactly. I listen to a lot of weird music. I listen to a lot of Japanese music. I swear to God, I'm not a weeaboo. I'm not. It's just like in anime, sometimes at the very end or for their openings, they have these catchy songs, and I like them. Christian Ramtron says, "How long have you been on YouTube?" I've probably been on YouTube ever since I was like, I would say I've actually been on YouTube ever since it started up. Honestly, well. No, okay, maybe like a couple years after YouTube started up was when I made my first YouTube channel, and like I said, I've had at the very least 10 YouTube channels until I made ScareTheater here. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube for a while. This is far from, you know, my first attempt at YouTube. What will you do if you reach 100,000 subscribers? I will throw a party and invite all you guys. That'll be kind of. I probably won't actually do that, but you know, what advice would you give to upcoming YouTubers? I answered that one already. The Mr. Leonasti, I think that's how you pronounce Leonist. I'm not going to pronounce that. How long did it take you to trample cabbage stew all the way to Bethlehem? I don't even know what that means. Paul, the video game nerd, says, how do you do your research? I look at the video or I look at whatever the topic is that is requested. I type it in on Google and I find out as much information as I can, and I write the script and then I record it. Jay the Cat says, what was the first creepypasta you ever read? That would be The Slender Man. Ari Sipes asks, have you ever been paranoid or scared to sleep after reading a creepypasta or doing a challenge? If so, tell the story. Okay, Obey the Walrus is not a creepypasta, but I would say that is probably the first thing I've ever seen that, like I said, honest to God, made me paranoid and I couldn't sleep for several weeks after that. I'm not even lying. Like, that video messed me up. And a lot of you guys are looking at that thinking, that's not creepy. Okay, like, you guys might be scared of, like, screamers and stuff, but weird shit like that is what actually terrifies me. Stuff that is just not directly creepy, but weird in its own little way. Razor Light Gaming says, would you rather suffocate or drown? Those are pretty much the same exact thing, but I think I'd choose suffocate, because it doesn't seem as bad for some reason. Flat Ground, if any, says, are you going to start uploading more? I'm just going to upload whenever I want to. Honestly, I'm not going to make an uploading schedule, because then things become stressful, and I don't want to do that. I'm just going to upload whenever I feel like it. And what is your favorite creepypasta? Candle Cove, or Pale Luna, probably. Skull and Trumpet asks, do you like potatoes? I do like potatoes. I like mashed potatoes. I like those cut up potatoes that you fry. I think they're fried potatoes. That's probably what it's called. I like baked potatoes. I don't like yams. I don't like sweet potatoes that much. I actually hate them. And sweet potato fries, I don't like those either. I like French fries though. So I like potatoes for the most part. Yeah. Letue Pie Gaming says, will you do a video about top 10 weirdest YouTube videos explained? Why not? I'll add it to the queue, just for you, buddy. Smosher200 says, yay, your voice sounds cool. What is your YouTube goal? My goal right now that I'm setting is to get to 100,000 subscribers, because I think YouTube sends you like a little silver trophy, and I think that'd be so cool to have. But yeah. Chelsea Gallagher says, love your videos. Which creepypasta did you think was the scariest? I'm sorry, this happens sometimes. Slenderman or Pale Luna? Davis Law says, what are your religious and political views? Religious, I would classify myself as agnostic. Political, I don't know what you mean by that. Undecided, I guess. Lay Ding De Zook's video says, congrats from Belgium. Thanks to all you Belgium people. And okay, so did something really creepy happen to your family in the past? Something creepypasta like? If it did, can you tell us what happened? I've seen some creepy stuff before. I have, and I might make a video about like actually I will. On the queue, I have a video about some paranormal stuff that's happened to me, sort of ish. I mean, most of it does have an explanation, but I'll give my best shot at it. But yeah. Peter Fish says, what do you to edit? I'm guessing he meant what do you use to edit. To edit my videos, I use Sony Vegas Pro 12, and to edit the thumbnails, I use Photoshop, I think it's CS6. And no, I did not pay for any of those. Grandmaster Hand, I have a question for the Q&A. What is your opinion on the Halloween movie series? On the Halloween, the series is called Halloween. I've never heard of it. Corey Salo says, what was your earliest influential introduction to the horror genre? I think Saw. When I was pretty young, like 10 maybe, I liked that movie. I think I actually saw a parody of it with SpongeBob on YouTube, and then I wanted my dad to let me see it. My dad would not let me see it, but my mom, she showed me the first Saw movie, and I liked it. And I think Saw was actually the first, like, really taste of horror genre I got. And I like those movies. I saw all of them. I thought they were pretty good. Wyatt Cat 87, has there ever been a video that someone has asked you to make, but you refuse to do it? Yeah, like the dumb ones. Like if someone says, explain a murder, or explain, you know what I mean? If they say, like, can you explain the Japan tsunami? It's like there's nothing to explain there. It's a natural disaster. Or explain a murder. It's like, it's a murder. I understand if you want me to investigate to find out an unsolved murder, but when you say, like, I don't know, explain Elliot Rodger or something, it's like there's not really anything to explain there, you know? Jinx says, where's the actual question? Okay. Would you rather live in your favorite creepypasta, or have your life slowly change to a creepypasta, but the creepypasta your life slowly turns into, you can't have any change once it starts to happen? I would want my life to slowly change into a creepypasta, because like I said, I've always wanted to have some creepy, strange, like, terrifying life, and that'd be fun. Steve Stevenson says, what is your favorite band? At the moment, I don't really have a favorite band. I like Vocaloids. I don't know if that's considered a band, but I think they're cool. I'm not a weeaboo, like I said. I just think some of the stuff there is kind of catchy. Josh says, do you play any sports? I don't play any sports, although I think I'm pretty strong. I'll admit, I'm not trying to be arrogant. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I'll sound arrogant if I continue. But no, short answer, I do not play any sports. Bungie Fan 7, this is a Q&A. What do you hope to accomplish with the channel? How did you think it would turn out when you first started the channel? I thought this is pretty much how I expected the channel to turn out. Like, even when I first rebooted this channel 4 or 5 months ago, I knew. Just something about it. I knew I'm going to put so much effort into this, and this will not fail. This is going to work out for me, and it did. So, yeah, and what do I hope to accomplish? I hope to one day get to 100,000, and from there, I'll probably then aim at 500,000, and from there, I'll aim at 1 million. I mean, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I hope it does. I'm telling you, though, I know for a fact I will get 100,000 subscribers. That is a fact. Umbrian Theater. Hey, you have the same last word. Okay, sorry. Do you have a dog? You said Doge, but, do you have a dog or a cat? Also, are you a Bethesda fan? I don't have a dog. I used to have 2 dogs. I also, when I was younger, I used to have a pet rat. I used to have a couple of them, actually. They died. Obviously, they don't live very long. But, yeah, at the moment, I don't have any dogs or cats. My mom, she has 2 dogs, though. And also, are you a Bethesda fan? I don't know who that is. Matthew Casper says, what made you make a channel dedicated to creepypasta and other creepy shit that's on the internet? Yeah, I pretty much explained this already. And also, I want to thank you, man. Thank you for noticing that this is not a creepypasta channel, and you noticing that this is just a creepy channel. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, you're awesome. Alex Greeny says, are you a squid, a kid, or both? I don't know what that means. If I click on read more, it does say what that's a reference from, but I didn't understand it, even when he told me what the reference was from. He plays games, says, do you have a console? I have an Xbox One, and I mostly game on the Xbox One. I'm not much of a PC gamer, for my own reasons. Tommy Burke, hope this isn't too personal, but how old are you? I am 16 years old. No Money No Life, No Money No Life asks, are you going to change your profile pic? Because it isn't that much related to your YouTube name. My profile picture literally says ScareTheater. I'm not sure how much more related it can be to my channel. Okay? OG nigga LBG. I'm sorry, I'm only half black. I'm sorry if I offended people. What will you do at 20,000 subscribers? I'm not sure what I'll do. I guess we'll see. And Yolo Vamala says, have you considered making vlogs? If yes, when? I actually think I might start doing more vlogs on, creepy challenges or just challenges in general. If you guys have creepy challenges, request them. Like, I'm thinking, next time I'm near an elevator, I want to do I had a dream about this last night, and it went terribly in the dream. But I would want to do the elevator ritual. Creepy stuff like that. I might go on creepy adventures, go to a haunted house, go to a cemetery, I don't know, something. If you guys have anything like that, request it. Gilbert Cisneros says, my question is, how do you find the time to do these videos, and is it tiring? I just kinda, set up a schedule. Like, I figure, from these times, I will try to, devote this, like, an hour to researching a video, or writing the script, or editing, or something like that. Because usually it takes me about 2 hours to edit the videos. So sometimes I'll do it all at once. Sometimes I'll split it up into like a day or two. And is it tiring? It's not really tiring because, like I said before, I don't have an upload schedule. I just upload whenever I want to, and I like the way that I do that because then I'm not going to get tired. For example, if I said I'm going to upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, then if I ever went one day where I didn't upload a video, everyone would be saying, oh my god, where's the video today? And it would get way too stressful, and I would get burnt out pretty quickly. But I avoid that because I just upload whenever I feel like it. Lolo Troll says, hey, I'm new around here, I'm from England, and my question is, would you ever do creepypasta readings? Maybe a side channel or something? No, I would never do creepypasta readings, only because so many other people do that, and I feel they can do it much better than I could. Willful Stew says, do you like monster, cat, or electronic music? I like electronic music. I used to like Fox Stevenson, but I don't know, I don't like him anymore. Just his stuff is so like the same. Like everything he makes sounds exactly the same. And I just really slowly started to hate him. Not hate, I just don't like him anymore, Ben Folds asks, what is the scariest video or thing you've ever witnessed? Scariest video, Obey the Walrus, scariest thing, when I was young, and I think that's actually the reason for why I'm so afraid of spiders. When I was young, this is back when I lived with my mom, so I was under the age of 5 then when this happened. The spider, I was walking down this, in this one grocery store, and it was outside, and I was walking, and this giant spider was dangling in a web, literally, like, a centimeter from my face, and it almost touched me. I flipped shit. Ever since I've been terrified of spiders. Crocmaster McGeezak says, he says, do you get good grades in school? Yeah, it's summer now, but yeah. Has anyone ever asked you that? Yep. And he says, also, how's your programming going? You know, I hate this because I can never stay dedicated to something for so long. I always get bored of crap, and I'm like, oh, nice, for the first, you know, couple months at the most, I'll be really interested in something. And then I'm like, crap, I just lose motivation. But I have slowly been getting back into the programming thing. I did make a creepypasta. I started a creepypasta game of Kill Switch, and I think I didn't get very far in Kill Switch. I only finished like the first level, but I kind of canceled Kill Switch because the code was really sloppy. But if any of you guys want to play my game Kill Switch, you know, as far as I've gotten at least, then tell me and I'll give you guys the download link, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, Mark Clapp says, what are the next 10 creepypastas you are going to cover? Oh wait, I already answered that one. Okay. There is more, though. I just took a screenshot of that twice for some reason. Rainbot Horror says, what is your opinion on the recent boom of true scary stories, like the one Top 15 to Mr. Nightmare does? I noticed there has been an overwhelming amount of requests for horror, creepy-themed YouTubers to make them, so some creepypasta channels are doing them now. I'm not a creepypasta channel. I had to say that. What do you think? What do you think of this? I don't watch Top 15s or Mr. Nightmare or any of them, so I am really not aware of this true scary story theme. It sounds cool, and because of this comment, this is kind of, I think I have an idea for an interesting series. I'll think about it, and if I think it's interesting, I might post a video about the series later if I finalize it and all that. But yeah, I might do something sort of based on this whole true scary story genre. MK Bone says, now that you have 10,000 subscribers, are you going to upload regularly? No, I'm not. I'm just going to upload whenever I want to. Pink Wubs, League of Legends, Annie, Ari, Katarina says, nice job, you earned it. But also, if you could switch bodies with anyone, who would it be? I would switch bodies with, like, a really attractive girl so I could seduce people and, like, I would flash people for money. Cause I thought that's, I don't know why more girls don't do that, because that seems like an easy, like, $20 or whatever, you know? Doomman899 says, 5 questions. What are the scariest thing that has happened to you? The spider story I told you earlier. Do you know what happens in a room when you're not in it? I guess I don't, because I'm not in the room. Do you obey the walrus, or are you the walrus? I am the walrus. Cuckoo Cachoo. If for whatever reason, all the lost episode creepypastas are true, why hasn't anyone been sued? See, now that is why all these lost episode pastas are false, because if they were true, these people would be sued, because everyone wants money, so they would sue them, so they can get rich quick. And then, is Boogie Boy's Beautiful World really beautiful? Or is he lying? I don't know who that is. I have a question. Do creepypastas still scare you? Not as much as they used to. Yeah, most creepypastas really aren't that scary, but some are still good, despite the fact they're not scary. But every once in a while, I'll come across a creepypasta that is scary, because nothing in it is directly creepy, but for whatever reason it just gives off a really weird vibe to it. Those are the ones that I think are the creepiest. Congrats bro, you deserve it. Here's my question. Do you have any, oh this is from Danny Star, I didn't say their name, says, do you have any guilty pleasures? If so, what are they? Oh god, that sounds kinda like, what, you like, does masturbating count? I'm not sure what that means, actually. I actually wrote a creepypasta called Guilty Addiction. You guys should read that. The gore is a little high, but I still think, despite from the gore does not make a story bad. So just set the gore aside. Don't judge my story on the gore when you read Guilty Addiction, but just take the story in. It's actually pretty good. And also, have you read any Stephen King books? I haven't! I really should. I've heard so many good stuff about this dude, and I think I saw a movie based on one of his books. Yeah, like The Shining. The Shining was based off Stephen King's book, right? And I should really read them. I really should. Kristen Ramkran says, how long have you been on YouTube? Did I answer this one? I think I might have answered this. Like I said, like, a long time. What will you do if you reach 100,000 subscribers? I'll throw a party. I'm pretty sure I answered this one. And okay, that was it. Like I said, I hope I got as many questions in there as I could. This video was 40 minutes, guys. Okay, hopefully you were able to sit through this and not get bored to death. I answered the questions. There were a lot, so I answered as many as I could. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, if you made it this far in the video, say I made it. Say I made it, so I can know you actually made it this far. Oh my god, thanks for 10,000 subscribers. We will get to 100,000 one day. I have faith in us. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.